So this is frustrating. I can see where the drone is up in the tree on the monitor, but I can't see where it is, yeah, from where I am. And then in the corner, that top left hand corner, you can see a bit of the drone. So it's sort of stuck up there, but I don't know exactly where. Hello viewers, welcome to this drone rescue episode of Stay Awesome Van Life. Yes, the drone. It's 200 feet up in the air. It's landed, emergency landing. It said emergency landing, you've got 10 seconds. And in the 10 seconds, it decided to land on the top of a gum tree. 200 feet in the air. Nothing I could do about it. I couldn't locate it at first, as you'll see. It's right up in the tree, way up in the tree. I have tried several different ways to rescue it and have failed. I'll just pick some of that in the video. If you have any suggestions, send them in. I need some help and I've got to be creative. Van here, obviously. The drone's still 200 feet in the air. It's been there for like over a week now, and there's been a few thunderstorms, hail, you name it. I'd say poor drone, rest in peace drone. I only had you for a short while, but I loved you while I had you. So anyway, the drone content, I did that to make this channel a lot better cinematography wise. And I'll get another one. I'll probably get one with obstacle avert. So I'll probably get the DJI Mini Mark II. So here I am trying a combination of rope and conduit. I joined the conduit together and I had a lot of it and tried to get it to weave its way through the branches up into the tree toward the drone. But it just kept bending too much. So anyway, I put some rope inside. That didn't change anything. So back to the drawing board.
Stay awesome!
Stay awesome!
So good afternoon everybody. I hope you're enjoying your day so far. Now this here is Stella. And she has an amazing yellow-tailed black cockatoo. Not only featuring this bird flying from point to point, but also from person to person. And I would actually love to demonstrate that today here in the Coliseum.
I can see where the drone is in the tree, but I can't pick out where it is because the tree's so big. But it's stuck up there. The wind's blowing a bit, and I'm hoping it just collapses to the ground soon, but it might be tangled up there. That tree
so complicating matters even further, the drone is 200 feet up beside a high-speed rail line covered with long grass that has snake skins inside it. So it's a bit of a predicament, I tell you. Any suggestions? Come up with them.
Stay awesome!
Yeah, smash the like button. It helps the channel.
Found here in Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Douglas. Now, is it known as a black beanstalk or a jabberoo? Now check him out as he does make his way through the water. He'll use those long, beautiful legs in stealth-like precision to hunt for his prey. Now once he does find something, he'll use that sword-like beak to stab and grab it. Now,
So I bought more rope. Oh, I just got to get it up there somehow. I need a catapult. I'm not sure what to do. An arborist slingshot. Yeah, there's so many different ways you could do it. A javelin, but geez, you'd have to be the world champion to go up 200 feet straight up. It's a very difficult situation because not only is it 200 feet up, it's within a whole mess of trees and branches, so there's no straight shot toward it. unless you had something like a crossbow or something, but then you just hit the drone itself and it'd be ruined. It may well be ruined now because there were 2 thunderstorms which I hoped would knock it out of the tree, and maybe I could have salvaged it, but oh gee, things aren't looking good. Anyway, at this point in time, it's still up there, and it doesn't look like it's going anywhere soon, unless I can get something from Australia Zoo, like a parrot or even a giraffe wouldn't be tall enough. So I thought I would bunker down and make myself at home. I put the awning out, as you could see. I tried again. I got a bit more conduit, and I actually even glued it together this time. It's still bowed and buckled as it got up higher. I was probably only getting up about maybe 100 feet at the most, so that was only halfway, so that wasn't good enough. So I sort of thought I'd better go for a drive, get my sanity back, take the awning down, which is an easy task, nice to use it anyway, and go for a bit of a drive because I'm surrounded by all these extinct volcanoes. There's heaps of them at the Glasshouse Mountains to explore, and they've all got different names, but I'm not quite sure which is which, so I'm not going to attempt to call them anything in the video. If you want to put a comment there to say what mountain or what extinct volcano we're looking at, that'd be nice. Anyway, let's enjoy the little drive and see what we find. And look in the distance, we can see an extinct volcano. We're moving up on an extinct volcano, going through some more, for a change on the north coast, pine plantations. You wouldn't believe how much pine plantation we have up here. It's amazing. But you don't want to get caught in a bushfire when this stuff goes up like petrol. It just lights up like you wouldn't believe. Well, they do a pretty good job of keeping it maintained. Obviously it's in their interest, because if it burns down, well, they don't get any money for their pine, do they? Usually it's a lot of investors that get into these pine plantations. There's a tax dodge. I would have loved to have had the drone for this shot, this extinct volcano behind me. If anyone knows the name of it, drop it in the comments. There's so many of them. I can't believe it. It's like Jurassic Park. There are so many extinct volcanoes in the Glasshouse Mountains. If anyone knows exactly how many, put them in the comments. Be interesting to know, because it's phenomenal. Anyway, it's very hot. I wanted to go for a swim, but no good at Australia Zoo, is it? Have a look at that. A few gators waiting. Not crocodiles, gators. So, here's another Stay Awesome shower in action. You can drink the water too. Beautiful. Stay awesome. Life merch. It's the only one I've ever ordered. I just ordered it for a joke. So, yeah, it's yeah. I'm not serious about that yet, unless my views come increase. Geez, the views! I can't believe it. I go to a bit of trouble with some of those videos. Probably 80% of them. A lot of work, a lot of editing, but I don't seem to be getting as many views as like a lot of people. Gee, it's amazing. Yeah, it's I'm not sure what it is. You might be able to let me know. Is my content cringeworthy, or there's one person, rude person, and I remember his name. He was Tim Smith on Vanlife Australia. He said your content is cringeworthy. So I don't really care. I'll just keep going and trying and producing content. Before all this, like, the content was more about van build and whatever products are around, and I was getting every product really that you throw in a van, except for an air conditioner. And I sort of yeah, give a general indication of what you have to do to install it,
That did help a few people. I've had people ask me questions. I just send them the video. I don't even bother writing about it half the time. So look at this video here. I must admit I'm hoping I might get a view out of it. But yeah, it's a weird thing, this YouTube. Yeah, I thought it'd be a bit easier than what it is as far as getting views. And then I'm wondering, should I have more action content? Like, I have got the mouth guard thing for the GoPro, which I've hardly used. So I've got a lot of equipment that I've actually incrementally built up, but I've mainly just been using my, what is it, Samsung S9. Yeah, Samsung S9. That's what I've been using. A lot of it handheld, so that's why you get a few shaky shots. Yeah, so it's the cinematography side of things. Yeah, getting used to being in front of the camera as far as filming.
So that's where the drone remains, 200 feet up in the air in a gum tree on the north coast at Glasshouse Mountains near Bars Road. Yeah, I don't know how, I've driven there 3 times and had 3 cracks at this, and I've been unsuccessful. But that's okay, because it actually made me go and have a look a bit more around the area, and I'm quite impressed with the Glasshouse Mountains. I'm quite impressed. There's a lot more to see. I've noticed there's a few more things I could go up and see there, so I will, you know, fill you in and go on a few trips to a few different roads and lookouts. And yeah, I found one lookout that I went up to, and that was quite impressive. And I'll leave a little bit of footage for that at the end of the video. It was very touristy though. It was more, it was probably the only area that I noticed that people weren't respectful, as far as there was a lot of litter and around the lookout. The rest of the coast, it's very clean, and everyone's doing the right thing. But obviously they must get a few bogan types that get up there and don't think before they do things. Well, there's the drone up there. Rest in peace, drone. Rest in peace. You might be replaced soon. And there's Silvertail wanting to play ball. The most perfect van dog you can ever have. And here we are. There's a lovely family there from Melbourne having a look around. And they were quite impressed with the view. And yeah, it was quite nice to watch. I think it might have been the daughter-in-law looking after the mother-in-law, trying to make sure she didn't fall down those stairs. And yeah, there wasn't really disability access there, so yeah, one of the rare moments. But I suppose you can't do it everywhere, can you? You're up on the lookout, and the only way to go up these stairs, and if they want to put a lift in, that gets quite expensive, doesn't it? But anyway, they made it, so that was good. And there's a bit of a swinging view, panoramic view from that actual lookout, and you can see even more extinct volcanoes. So you can really gather this vision in your head of millions of years ago. Oh gee, there might have been like the biggest dinosaurs walking around. These volcanoes are spitting out lava and erupting, and oh gee, but it's amazing how it's all ceased. Anyway, we'll see you next week. Stay awesome.
Stay awesome. Gotta stay awesome with the van life. Hey you, stay awesome. Gotta stay awesome with the van life. Hey, my name is Gary, and I'm a man with the freaking van.
Put in your hand, just close a few fingers over that nose.